Hey guys, Disler Magic here, and you know that on this channel I do not shy away from controversial topics. This one's a real doozy too. I mean, is it Xbox versus PlayStation? Ha, child's play. Is it Hillary versus Trump versus Giant Meteor 2016? No, way too easy. Is it SJWs versus people who are mentally stable? Ha, you call that a contest? Is it netdeckers versus people who actually fairly play the game? Not in this particular video. There are two completely differing opinions on trading at F&M, or pretty much anywhere else. Doesn't really have to be F&M, I just said it because that's where I trade everything. Now, we've all met the person who, when they trade, are on their smartphone, they're looking up every last thing, keeping a tab, all that, which, nothing wrong with that, better than doing it in your head, but they're like, okay, this proposed trade is worth $7.83.5 on the dot. So then, they will not complete the trade if it is plus or minus, a penny. Okay, slight exaggeration, but no joke, I have seen people get caught up over $1. Okay, $1. I don't recall if I've seen people tripping over even smaller amounts, but I probably have. Now, you guys know I'm broke as hell, so, if there's a $3-4 offset in a trade, it seems like something I would care about, but if I cared so much about the precise value of the cards, I'd be, involving cash. Like, I'd be buying them online, and then I'd be trying to save 10 cents. Trading cards for cards, trading anything for anything. Go to, the 15th century, trade a goat for, a sheep or something. I'm sure they're not going to be valued exactly the same, but I want a sheep and you want a goat. It's just, statistically unlikely that a trade will be exactly equal. So I don't really like the people who get, nuts about the value matching up perfectly. I get it if it's consistently not in their favor because everybody knows that there's trade sharks out there, but it's not really trade sharking if you both know that it's, short $2. Now, I have the differing opinion of if I really want a certain card, then the value just went up because you have it, I want it. So then it's like a closed economy. We really don't have to consider the entire rest of the internet and the world up to the last second and every single, TCG player versus eBay versus Card Kingdom versus Troll and Toad versus everybody else. The people who are currently buying on TCG Player are not standing in the room with us. So, if I really just need that fourth card to put in my deck, I have 3 of it, now I need the 4th one, guess what? It's situational demand or something. I don't remember the exact economic term. I think it's opportunistic something. I don't know. So if you have it and I really want it and you're the only one who has it and I would have to go out of my way to get another one somewhere else, wait 3 to 4 days to get one in the mail, then you should be able to, say, yeah, you're trading me $20, the card's only worth 15, that's $5 short, but that's fine, And I'm fine with that because I really want the cards. I'm not going to sit there and get nuts over $5. Come on. Now, of course, if your local gaming store does sell singles, that's a different story. I wouldn't get nuts with it and, trade $40 worth of mythics for $15 worth of mythics just because you need them. You could pretty much just trade the cards in at your local gaming store if they have a trade-in policy or a buy list or, whatever. So that means there actually is an alternative. So in my opinion, when there is no alternative, nobody else wants to come in and make a competing trade, which, I welcome that too. It really shouldn't have to be all that precise. I try to not let a trade go above, 15 to 20% depending upon the actual dollar value. And I honestly don't care if it's over or under. I don't want to feel like I'm ripping the person off or, for them to feel that way. But other than that, whoop-de-doo. Are they really just going to pull out some dumb card they barely even need or some, dual land or something to even it out? If they really want, if they want to be that way, that's cool because I want to be seen as a fair trader, but I personally don't care. For some certain cards that I know would be very difficult to find, that one M13 planes that looks like buttered popcorn, what is that really truly worth? It's actual value for people who know what it is. It's quite a bit. But a normal land is worth about 5 cents on the open market. I think I traded a $10 mythic for 7 of them. So that's a little bit inflated, but I really want them and they're really hard to find. So their price versus what their price really should be is a whole nother consideration. I may have mentioned this on the channel, but I collect purple foils because purple foils look freaking amazing. There's all kinds of drastically different shades of purple, and purple is a really difficult color to print, so it's not very common, especially with older cards, that they would even attempt to print a purple one. They would just say, hey, take this purple, make it blue, or make it a different color, because it probably won't print consistently. And purple foils look amazing. People love looking at them, and usually they're like 50 cents. I mean, if you think about it, just the average foil card, probably 50 cents. So if it's a $100 mythic or something, like some Liliana, yeah, I'm not going to buy a foil of it. But other than that, it's a dirt cheap collection, but it looks freaking amazing. Now, since I'm very, very adamant about getting, one of every purple foil I see, people know that if they have a purple foil, I'm probably going to trade 5x what its actual value is, just because, to me, it's worth more. I'm not going to say, oh my gosh, you finally got that one from Kaladesh, the purple swamp in foil, which, by the way, I'm still looking for. And I'm only going to trade you worth $1. So go find something worth $1 in my trade binder, because that's its actual value. And, if you pick a card worth $2, well, I'm just not going to do the trade. Hell no, I want the damn card. Do you think I care about $2? So the whole small economy versus big economy thing makes me think that people who freak out about exact precise values, they're kind of being stupid. I mean, there's some legitimacy to what they're saying, and if they want to keep it fair and precise and they don't want to consistently week after week, lose $2 in a trade because it adds up over time, okay, I kind of get it, but that's just not how I do things. So I can definitely see both sides of it. So the question is, what side are you on? Are you the type that leans toward, yes, precise, exact trades? Or are you the type that says, it's a $7 card, it's a $10 card, we both need it, trade it, who cares, get it over with? I have to mention one more thing, though. I have an entire binder, that's right, a whole binder stacked full of various foil lands, because foil lands are the ultimate trade evener outer, I guess. I don't know of a better term. They are the universal currency of Magic the Gathering. One of the most unchanging prices in all of MTG, and yes, this, fluctuates, depends who you're looking at, whatever, but in general, foil lands are $1, okay? They might as well be dollar bills. You don't have to look them up. You don't have to sit there and do some advanced math. You don't have to look up what set they're from. That does, have a little bit to do with it. If somebody really wants like some really, really old foil lands, okay, those are worth more. But if you just go to like Return to Ravnica foil lands, they're $1. I mean, even Kaladesh ones, they're probably $1. Now, full art, a whole different story there. The Soup Bowl one's like $8.50 and a lot of the other ones are like $3. Now, in bulk, you can find the foil lands cheaper, but, I usually just say, hey, it's off by $5. Want 5 foil lands? And, like, first of all, who doesn't want foil lands? I mean, it's not like you're trading them some dummy currency that nobody cares about. I mean, they're going to put them in their deck. So that's a little tip for you. Keep your foil lands around. Maybe don't put them in decks unless, well, why pull them and own them if you're not going to use them? So I get that. But if that's not your thing, or you just like all non-foil decks that they don't curve and they shuffle correctly, whatever, you might want to just keep a binder page full of all of just your foil lands, and then if somebody's all adamant about evening up a trade, just be like, here, $1. So that's my solution, but I'm curious about what your experiences were with people who are obsessed with it being even, because I know there's some funny stories there. So leave that down in the comment section, and I'll see you guys next video.